Hey guys, Peyton Snakeback here again for another DVD and Blu-ray update for you guys today. It's been about 2 weeks since my last one, and got some pretty good stuff here to talk about. I got 13 movies here, 8 Blu-rays, 5 DVDs, one of them being a burn-on-demand season. We got 3 of them being Trauma titles. Two Blu-rays are Trauma, 1 DVD is Trauma. Got some pretty neat stuff here to talk about. Especially the Trauma ones. You know, there's a lot of... There's 5 Blu-rays I am getting rid of. But the first 3 I am going to keep. But the other 5 is the ones I'm going to get rid of. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? I'm going to start off with the Traumas, the 2 Trauma Blu-rays. This first one here I got... Now, I hear this is an all-time classic. And I kind of wanted to see what it was. And from the trailer, it looked pretty... weird, but cool. You know, the only Trauma movie I ever saw was, of course, you know, Mother's Day, and I always liked that one. And I watched this one, I think it was, like, a couple weeks ago, and I actually really enjoyed this one. I know there was sequels to this, I know it's going to get a remake this year. I don't know what to think about the remake, but I think I'm going to just stick with the first movie for now on. I may get the sequels at some point, but just not now, you know? But that is Toxic Avenger here on Blu-ray from Trauma. And of course, you know, it comes with the DVD and Blu-ray. And you get some artwork on inside as well. But of course, if you guys haven't seen this one, this movie is basically about this nerd, this like geek, who he's like a janitor at a at this like I don't know, like, at this, like, gym. I don't know what it's called exactly, but, like, he's, like, the town geek, and, you know, everyone's always picking on him, and, like, he's, like, this nerd. And there's a prank that, the kids end up doing to him one day, and, you know, the prank ends up going wrong. He falls out a window, and he falls into this, like, this toxic, like, toxic waste, and of course he becomes the Toxic Avenger, and the Toxic Avenger is like this kind of like superhero, and basically the Toxic Avenger is like killing the bad people, you know. And of course, like, there's a scene when he is dating this blind girl, you know. You know, this movie is so freaking weird, but I love the gore effects that they did with this, you know. All the kill scenes were so gruesome, especially back in the 80s, you know. But you get some really cool special features on here. You get a brand new high-definition transfer of the movie. You get an intro by Lloyd Kaufman. You get a commentary by some of the stars, interview with some of the stars, and a new video with Mark Torgel, the original Melvin, and some rare on-screen interviews, behind the scenes, but pretty cool movie, pretty underrated classic. I absolutely really enjoyed this one, but definitely check this one out if you guys like weird, stupid movies, because this is one of those ones. It's actually pretty good. Alright, the next one here I got, this is the other Trauma movie on Blu-ray I got. This movie was also just as weird, but I really like this one. This one came out in 2006, I believe, but it didn't come to Blu-ray until 2010. But I really like this one just as much as Toxic Avenger, you know. I kind of like the Trauma movies I've seen so far, because that's what I like about them so far, you know. They're so weird, and, you know, there's some horror and gore aspects, and there's some comedic aspects. This movie is called Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead, here on Blu-ray. This is one I had my eye on for quite some time. I just now, you know, got it like about a month ago. But I thought this movie was really cool. And this movie is basically about this fast food restaurant, and it's built in this old burial ground, or Indian burial ground, and, you know, the Indian burial ground has a curse, of course, and you know, the fast food, it sells, like, you know, fried chicken and, like, chicken sandwiches and all that, and the eggs, this one of the eggs is contaminated, and basically the egg gets inside, like, in the chicken, and of course, if you eat the chicken, you shit out the chicken. That's basically what it is. And and then you turn into a chicken. You know, and you know all the gore effects that they did with this, I liked it. You know, this one also has some artwork in this one as well. And also the DVD one, I'm gonna be talking about that one last. You know, I have pretty cool artwork in the inside the case right here. But I absolutely really enjoyed this one. But on here though, you get a commentary, you get some behind the scenes, you get some music videos, deleted scenes, trailers, and a commentary by Lloyd Kaufman. You know, really cool, fun, weird movie. You know, I like this one, like I said, just as much as the Toxic Avenger. You know, I mean, I don't know what other trauma movies. Let me know down below what other trauma movies there are I should check out. You know, some weird, cool ones. You know, stuff like this and the Toxic Avenger. All right, the last one here I got for the ones I'm gonna keep. This one is bad, but I'm kind of glad I did not see this one in theaters. But I'm going to keep it anyway because I have the other two. You know, the first one was bad. The second one was a little bit better. It wasn't perfect, but it was better. You know, this is called Annabelle Comes Home here on Blu-ray. This is one of the ones I got on Black Friday of 2019. And, you know, this is the one... It doesn't have, you know... What are her names? Ed and Lorraine Warren characters in it. Very long. But it's basically, you know, it's about, like, this teenage girl. She's, like, babysitting this girl, this little girl who's having a birthday party. And, like, just, like, weird things are happening around the house. And, and, of course, has something to do with the Annabelle thing, of course. You know, I don't know. I didn't really like this one, but I am actually going to keep this one. Like I said, just... I mean, I know the other ones weren't cool either, but, you know, just... I don't know, just for the hell of it, I guess. Now, these other 5 movies I am getting rid of, the ones I'm about to talk about. Some of them I only watched for like 30 minutes because I just got so bored with, you know. Didn't know how much long I'd take with. But, let's go ahead and get started. So, here's this one right here. This is another one I got on Black Friday. I had a lot of people telling me I should check this movie out, you know. I did not like it, you know, because I'm hearing a lot of mixed reviews about this. I think Wet Movie 1 and I know Cool Duder, he said he didn't like this one. I kind of wanted to see it just because I didn't see it in theaters, but I kind of wanted to see it just because what's her name is in it? Linda Cardellini. I think that's how you say her name. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong. You know, she was in she played Velma from Scooby-Doo. I think she played in that show True Blood. Or not True Blood, Bloodline, I think that's what it was called. I forgot what it was called, but it was something on Netflix. But this is called The Curse of La Llorona here on Blu-ray. I did not like this one. Basically, it's this legend about, and it's part of the Conjuring universe. You know, I have another Conjuring universe I'll be talking about in the future. I haven't watched it yet, but it's The Nun I got on Black Friday as well. But this one was just about, like, this curse about this lady who kills these little kids and stuff. I don't know. I didn't really care for this one that much. But I don't know. I got bored with that one. This next one right here, this is one I got in the $5 bin in Walmart on Blu-ray. I got it because I heard nothing but good things about it. I hear it's a modern-day classic. But to me, honestly, I thought it was alright. You know, I didn't care for it, you know? I mean, I didn't really see what was so great about it, or what was so, you know, such a modern-day classic about it. But it's called, Hereditary. I know you guys are probably going to be mad because I said I don't like this movie, but I didn't. Some scenes I got bored with, you know, and it was just like, how is this even a classic? It's just kind of like it's kind of like one of those kind of like same, like, what do you call them? Those, demonic or paranormal-like movies. Supernatural movies. But, of course, this movie has to do with this little girl, and, her older brother. It's, about, they go to this party, at this, like, house, and, I think, the little girl has, like, a seizure, and he rushes her to the hospital, and of course she gets killed by accident. She hits her head on like a lamppost or something, and her head gets decapitated. And of course, after that happened, like her soul is like in the house or something, weird things are going on ever since, her death. And, I don't know. This one I thought was okay. I mean, it's not, I don't know. I thought it was alright. Alex Wolff is in this. I think he was one of the Naked Brothers band people. I'm not sure exactly. Never actually watched that show, or never listened to their music, so I don't really know. Alright, now this one right here, this is one I got in Dollar Tree months ago. Because I always see this one a lot in the Dollar Trees lately. I just kind of wanted to see what it was, I got bored with it within like 3 minutes. That's how bad I got bored with. That's how easily bored I get with some movies, But of course, this is the Ben Stiller movie, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, on Blu-ray. It was only $1, so I'm going to get rid of this one. Alright, these last two are ones I got on Black Friday. This one right here, I'm kind of glad I did get this one on Black Friday, because I was going to get it on the day it was released on Blu-ray, but glad I didn't. But for a movie, I thought it was alright. But it's called UGLYDOLLS here on Blu-ray. The only reason I kind of wanted to see this one was I like animation on Blu-ray, I mean, the animation Blu-rays never disappoint me. But, it's basically, about this movie is about, these dolls. They get made, and if, they turn ugly, they go into this, town called Ugly Town. I think that's what it's called. Uglyville. I'm sorry, Uglyville. The ones that are ugly and they turn out wrong, they go to Uglyville. And of course, the ones that end up turning right, they go into stores and they get sold. That's technically what it is, but I thought this one was alright, It's not my favorite, but I mean, it's alright. Probably one I'm not going to probably watch again. And the last one on Blu-ray I got. Now, the only reason I got this one, because I know, from what I've heard, this is actually considered Cloverfield 4, The first two Cloverfields I really liked. I think I kind of liked 10 Cloverfield Lane a little bit better than the first one. I mean, the first one's pretty good. I mean, I like the found footage stuff that they did. The third one was a Netflix movie I didn't really care for. This one I kind of didn't really care for as well. This was Overlord. I thought this one was alright. Another Black Friday one I got. Alright, now on to the DVDs. Alright, so the first one on DVD I have. This one I had for quite a while, but I finally finished it, I think 2 weeks ago today. And I have always liked this show when I was a kid. When it came on, which was back in 2006. The only reason I got it, because I wanted to rewatch some episodes, like some episodes I remember. And I'm surprised that they only, just the Burn on Demand from Nickelodeon, they done only one season. And I think there was like 3, maybe 4 seasons. I don't know how many seasons they did. I don't even know if the show comes on, to be honest. But it was the Wonder Pets Season 1 here on DVD. And of course, in case you guys are wondering, it's not press disc. It's actually like a bootleg, like DVD. But if you guys don't know what this is, it was just a show about these little critters who likes to go save people, and they're always singing. Like, I remember the one about when they were saving a tree. That one's on here. And there was one where they save a hermit crab, and they save a chimp that's in outer space, stuck in a rocket. I don't know. This was a show I always kind of liked. I mean, it's not as good as Blue's Clues, but I always kind of like this one. I kind of like the songs that they used to sing. I don't know. Just a show I used to watch back when it was on. I was like 8, I think. Yeah, I would have been 8 when this came on. So I don't know. I just got it just for the hell of it, I guess. And it was cheap, so I got it for like $15 maybe. Alright, this movie right here, this next one. I absolutely really love, you know. The only thing I didn't like was because you know this one's a European movie, so you have to read the subtitles. But even though you have to do that, I absolutely really enjoy this one. I absolutely love this movie so much, and it's a shame that in the U.S. it didn't get a Blu-ray release. Maybe one day, like the Burn on Demand from Universal will put it out on Blu-ray, because I know it was on Blu-ray in the U.K. But this is a movie called Raw here on DVD. This is from Focus World. I don't even think that kind of company is out anymore, because I know there's Focus Features, but I don't think Focus World came out that much. But this is, like I said, a European movie, so it's in a European language, but you had to read the subtitles down below. But the movie is basically about it has to do with this girl. She's going to this college school, and I forgot, she's like a vegetarian school, one of those schools where they teach how to cut animals open and make meat out of them and cook them and stuff, like those kind of schools. And she goes there, and she's like this vegetarian. She's like a very, very, very strict vegetarian, because it's like her religion or something. Her religion is to not eat meat. That's what her family does as well. And there's a scene in the movie where in order to get into this part of a club, or part of the school, you had to eat this this kind of animal guts or something. And she eats it, but one night, because her sister goes to school as well, but one night something weird happens. She her sister's doing some kind of thing with, I can't really I don't know how to explain it without saying it appropriately, but she's shaving her, waxing it basically, and the wax gets stuck on her private area, and she's trying to of course cut off with scissors, and of course her sister accidentally cuts her finger off. Well, because the girl was when she does that, she cuts her middle finger off by accident, and she calls 911, and all of a sudden she eats her sister's finger, and it's just a what the F kind of moment, but and that gets her to the point, she's she becomes obsessed with eating humans, cannibalizing people. And of course, but the weird thing is, she's doing it at night, in the daytime, she's a normal, college girl, kind of normal, girl. But at night, she's this different person, and just, eating people's body parts. And, she eats this one guy's lips in the middle of the night. She's like a demon possessed. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's actually a pretty good movie. I actually really enjoyed this one so much. If you guys haven't seen this one, definitely check this one out. I thought this one was extremely, extremely well done. But definitely check this one out. Like I said, it is a shame that it's only on DVD in the U.S., but hopefully, like I said, at some point this gets a Blu-ray release, because I absolutely really enjoyed this one. Alright, the next one here I got. Now, this is a movie I have been wanting to see for quite some time, because, you know me, I like bad movies, I always kind of like those spoof parody-like movies, like Epic Movie, Disaster Movie, Meet the Spartans, the scary movie films, superhero movie, those kind of movies. This is one of the ones, this one came out in 2012. And, they don't really make as much parody movies as they used to back then, because I remember lots of them used to come out in theaters and stuff. But this one I thought was okay. I kind of wanted to see it because the main spoof it was spoofing. This is a movie called Saturday Morning Mystery here on DVD. Now, to me, I thought this movie was alright. It's probably something I'm only going to watch once, but I kind of want to keep it just because of this cover. And plus, when I got it, it was in a Blockbuster case. I like Blockbuster cases, even though I've only been to Blockbuster once. And I probably would never go to one again since they're not around anymore. So, Yeah, I wish I missed that opportunity. But anyway, this movie was basically spoofing, Scooby-Doo. That's the only reason why I wanted to, see it, because I wanted to see how they spoofed it and what it looked like. It kind of didn't really feel like a Scooby-Doo, spoof, though. But, just from the looks of it, I mean, the dog and, the girls and the boys, they were dressed up to be like the characters, But I thought this movie was alright, But like I said, I'm gonna keep it still. Just, I kind of like that cover, Alright, this next one right here. This is one I got at, one of the Dollar Trees. And this one is from Universal Studios and also from Focus World. This one's only on DVD. I don't know if they released it on Blu-ray in other countries, to be honest. But this is from the people that did The Devil Inside. I kind of like The Devil Inside. Not Devil. I kind of like this movie better than The Devil Inside, because I didn't really like it. I know my mom liked it. I know it was bad. I know I had it on Blu-ray. Got rid of the Blu-ray because I still didn't like it. I wanted to see if I like it a lot better, but I didn't. But this is a movie called Lair here on DVD. And of course, this movie is essentially about it starts up with this family. They're in France, and they're camping out in the woods. The father and the little kid they end up getting killed by except for the mother. The mother ends up surviving it. And she says that what killed her was not human, but I think she said it was human, but she it tore him up like it was like an animal. And of course, you find out right away it's this man they find someone, they arrested him, and he has hair all over him. They have him all chained up, and the one lady's the lawyer, trying to see, because she thinks that he really didn't do all this stuff. How can he do it? Because, all the evidence was pointing to, an animal that's doing all this. They're not finding enough evidence to, figure out, how can this guy do this? And, all the bites and stuff, it came from, looks like it came from, some sort of werewolf or some sort of, bear attack or something. But I actually thought this was pretty cool. It was kind of not close, but it was kind of made into the found footage style. But I did kind of like this one. It's not perfect, but I think I kind of liked Raw better. But I did actually really enjoy this one. There's no features on this one, but I absolutely really like this one. All right, the last one here I got. This is the other Troma movie I got. This is the DVD one I got, because I know there's no Blu-ray release of this. Hopefully one day there will be. I just got done watching this a few moments ago. Absolutely love this one. But like I said, let me know down below what other Troma movies I should get and check out. This one's called Cannibal the Musical here on DVD. This is the one. This is the one that Trey Parker and Matt Stone did. I think Trey Parker directed this one, and Matt Stone is in this one. Of course, they were the guys who did South Park. This is came out in '95, so this was way before, 2 years before South Park even existed. This is one of his first movies. Now, I absolutely really enjoyed this one. This movie is basically, it's, and of course, by the way, it's a 2-disc set, but it does have some artwork in it. If you guys want to see what it looks like. But the movie is basically about, Trey Parker's character. He's being tried for the cannibalism and all these murders that he did, and he's going to be put to death for it. And he's in jail. He's in the cell, and he's telling this lady about. And I think the lady wanted to know why he was in there and what really happened. And of course, he's telling her what happened. And why they're thinking that he did all this on purpose. It's kind of hard to explain, but I actually really did enjoy this one. Of course, there's some sing-alongs in this. That's the thing I like about these kind of movies, about their movies. They're they're more comedic than serious. That's what I like about them. You know, I really wish they could do another movie, but it's probably, like I said, not going to happen. I would like to see, like, a South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut 2, or another Basketball, or another Team America World Police, or something. I don't know, just something. Another movie, another theatrical, full-length movie that they can do. But you get some cool special features on here. You get a new interview with Trey Parker, Matt Stone, and Jason McCuff. An all-new commentary with Cannibal stars. You get a new introduction by Lloyd Kaufman, and some never-before-seen deleted scenes. Some another new audio commentary with some of the actors and the director. But really cool movie. I absolutely really enjoyed this one. But that is it for this DVD and Blu-ray update. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys Saturday on my review of The Hunt. See you guys then.